Well, hello, my beautiful friend, Miss Jill. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing pretty good and staying safe. This is your free personal tarot reading from me, Libra Empress. Alright? And before you see three piles, the left is your past, the middle is your current, and the far right is your possible future. Now, remember, when we get to the future is not set in stone. It can change anytime you so choose it. Alright? Now I also have a fourth pile to set aside. That's all the energy between past, present, and possible future. Okay? Alright, let's get going, shall we? Alright. In the past, you were very perceptive in regards to a loss of a loved one or a loss of a situation. But what's crazy is that you gained victory. Even though you were feeling like that on the inside, you were getting recognition. Not to mention, you had an extra pep in your step, some new motivation. I know that sounds like a weird past energy. It does to me, anyway, but, I mean, it's like you were meant to feel super sad over a situation, but it wasn't meant to hold you down for very long. As weird as that sounds. So, your energy's been a little weird lately. Okay, so you are seeking balance. Currently, you're balanced, right? Oh, you feel that someone has been sabotaging you or trying to sabotage your balance, and you feel that it was a past person, someone from your past. So you were calling judgment on it. You're not going to let that hold you back. Your possible future, remember, not set in stone, is stability. Now, what I see here is that you came into union with someone. This could be one of four things, okay? Mind you, I don't know which one it is. I feel that it's like the last one, but it could be the second to last one. So this means one of four, right? Number one is you got married, congrats. Two is that you're pregnant, congrats, if that be the case as well. Number three is that you come together with someone from work. Sorry about that. My kid came and started talking. He does that sometimes. He's special needs. You're working with a partner at work in regards to something, and it's gonna like blow your boss's mind. And the fourth is that you are coming up with something creative that's gonna change the course of reality as we know it. Now you are struggling and juggling and trying to find balance, right? You're waiting for the cavalry to arrive, but there is a toxic energy watching you, waiting. It's a temptation, basically. Excess. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Not all Capricorns are evil. I'm just saying now. But I think that someone has evil intent in regards to the project that you have, that you're doing. Now the fourth pile is you're fighting with someone, competing, in regards to Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, right? Your boss. Your money, basically. You're fighting for your money, your job. But you're fighting as an empress, okay? You're gaining prosperity and deciding that you're not going to let anything hold you back, so you decide to become the fool, right? Get an extra pep in your step, release all that mental anguish. But it is a struggle to get there, granted. You were given a high five from the undead. You learned that when you were thrown into a tower moment, you decided that you were going to skip out the back and move out. You're going to let it fall. And you did that because you paid attention to your intuition, right? And you were getting what you wanted out of the situation, but you weren't getting your needs met, and that's the problem. So you said some shit to someone, and this is somewhere between past, present, and future. So I'm not sure where each of these energies go, but you will. Okay? You said some shit. You completed a lesson. You waited on knowledge. You're dealing also with a Aries, Leo, or Sag, right? Someone sacrificial. What when you're dealing with them, you kind of went into your head and you became stubborn. You stepped into the King of Swords energy, right? Authoritative. Not gonna let anybody walk all over you. Alright. Let's talk about what's going on with the Jane Austen deck and what's going on with you. So you've been working on your skills, you've been releasing mental baggage, moving on to calmer waters. And you have made an effort to become more, or to gain more clarity, right? In regards to a collaboration. You are being assertive in your new beginning. You are. Because what you want happiness. And so, you're very enthusiastic as the Empress. You know you have choices, especially in regards to love. And you're entering your courage into the mix. You have the courage to keep working hard. You could be a writer or a poet, someone who writes music. And I think that doing that gives you a little bit of less anxiety towards doing it, but at the same time, you have another set of anxiety that you're afraid to share it with the world, right? Now, there's going to be a revelation in regards to your security, okay? You're going to awaken to that, especially in regards to your challenges, okay? Because someone's challenging your material wealth, and you want quality over quantity, and you're practicing keeping your emotions under control, because it's hard. It really is. You are going to be completing you're going to complete sharing your traditions with everyone and claiming your destiny, okay? Because that is your wish fulfillment, and you're taking that in moderation, because what you want to do is share a little bit of your luck, right? So you're very generous, but you're being cautious at the same time because you're transforming away from betrayal and growing within, all right? And you're celebrating the fact that you have that new energy and you're rejecting anybody who's very charming. Right? Because you know that, okay, so there's that card where you want quality, not quantity. So that's why you're rejecting whoever is charming to you, right? You want something a little bit more in depth. So that has you kind of in contemplation mode where you're introspecting whether or not you want to deal with this person who's tempting the devil, right? They're trying to tempt you away from your accomplishments, but you discover that by going within, you'll realize that that person only offers disappointments in regards to pulling you away from your creativity, and what you want is to stay positive, be with your emperor, who possibly is an Aries, and you're gonna adapt to the mystery, or adapt with a mystery, and you're gonna be waiting for something better, being how do I put it? You're waiting for something better. You deserve better. 33 and 7, huh? Okay. Let's put in the pile. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I've already got one deck set aside for 33 and 7, because that's your two favorite numbers. Alright, let's do your numbers now. I got them all sorted out. They're going to be in two different piles. We'll do the 33 first and then the 7 first, for a second. You can definitely tell I'm not here. So there is someone in your life who's a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo who's being very charming, even though they're distant and hardworking and a businessman, right? Their energy says that they work hard, they get good money, but they're not so great with their words, but they're trying to be charming. So maybe you got the strong silent type, right? Now you're having the courage to stay in hermit mode and work on your inner self, pampering yourself and all. Because during contemplation, you are going to come to realize that there is someone who wants to start a new beginning with you, right? But is also able to help you out if you need help. Like, say you need food in the house, they know where you need to go. They're the stock tip friends. Alright. So you've been paying attention to your intuition, and you've been finding that you're finding a balance. You're kind of possibly dealing with a Sagittarius. Now, during introspection, you realize that what you really wanted is your wealth, family, and contentment, right? So you are making a choice. You are making a choice, but you're doing it with courage, okay, with resolve. During that, you are going to be transforming your life into something better. Ten of Cups, peace, contentment, and family. Now, material wealth is of high importance to you, but it is also making you feel a lot of anxiety. So you might be having issues with your finances. You're trying to find balance within life, okay, and justice. So, you're gonna be completing challenges and staying perceptive, especially as the Empress, okay? You're finding clarity in which choice you need to make. Temptation does recede here, but you've got enough patience to avoid it, so you're making an effort to move to calmer waters because you know that your accomplishments are what's really great, but you don't like strings attached and false people. So you are waiting for recognition. Okay? Now there is a betrayal somewhere between your past, present, and future that left you left a bad taste in your mouth. But you're awakening to the fact that you want more than you deserve more, right? Especially since you've decided to become bold. you're very enthusiastic, but you've also sacrificed a lot as the Empress. There is security, but you've been fighting. You've been fighting to keep what's yours. You've had hope. Your wish fulfillment was, to find hope, but someone betrayed that. And you discovered that they sent you through a lot of anxiety and poverty. So what you're doing is you're taking your workload in moderation, transitioning into the Fool, keeping your traditions and paying attention to what people think of them. Okay? Now, you are working on your skills, and God forbid anybody who messes with you, because you are bound to tell them off. You are claiming your destiny, but in order to do that, you have been severing ties. Now, you stepped into Libra energy, right? High Priestess, you're very intuitive. People are trying to solve you. You're a mystery since you went introvert, right? This Aries, Leo, or Sag has been trying to solve you. But in order to start your new beginning, you called judgment on all that bullshit and moved, growing within and traveling. You are sharing a lot of passion with people. Okay, not just in sex matters, but in all things. You're a very passionate person. You haven't been completing a lot of stuff with lack of emotion. You came in and shook people's world. And in doing so, you were also generous, if that makes any sense. You were generous and still are for your wish fulfillment. That's your 33 cards. Let's talk about what's going on in your 7. So, you're seeking quality, but you're given the devil energy. So you're just like, no thanks. So you kept your emotions in control and solved that problem with a little bit of your heart. You felt bad. You didn't want to go all Queen of Swords on their ass. Now, you kept yourself positive while waiting for reinforcements to arrive because, you're juggling a lot. And you adapted to the fact that someone said some shit that sent you into a mini hermit mode, right? And while you were there, you felt a lot of anxiety, and the anxiety had to do with someone coming back and you having to make peace with them. You're nervous. So you rejected someone, or someone rejected you, but then you got this Page of Cups here. Normally I would tell you that it's soft stalker, so maybe you rejected someone who has a crush on you. But I think that if you rejected or got rejected, someone has had your back the whole time. Okay? And you worked really hard for your Wheel of Fortune. Not a lot of people know what you've been through. Bottom of the deck is that for your stability, you gain victory. Hell yes. Okay? Alright, let's move on to the spreads. Alright, let's do the Broken Heart spread. Now, let's see what's going on with my beautiful friend Jill. Okay, so the central issue of your relationship is generosity and making lots of sacrifices. How you see the other person is you see them as someone who's accomplished, but a little bit into themselves, right? Possibly a Virgo. How they see you is they see that you're very hardworking and yet bold and adventurous. The unknown influences on your relationship is that you're awakening. You're awakening to new beginnings. Where you want the relationship to go is you want to reject the fact that there's disappointments. Alright, you're kind of bored. Who can help you is you. You're the Empress. And you're going to find balance. The challenges in your relationship is that you're going to have a revelation that You're going to gain recognition of your hard work and skill. The outcome is that you're creative, and your creativity you're going to find within your family setting. All right. Now the bottom of that spread is that you are going to be severing ties, but in moderation. If that makes sense. Let's check out the next spread. It's called the gravestone spread. All right. The central question of your life is that it has to do with destiny, right? And someone coming in and shaking your world with it. The unforeseen forces acting on that question is assertion, the chariot, right? Your destiny is coming in whether you want it to or not. That's how great this is. How other people affect you is that they affect you with the fact that you are going to be transitioning and they've got a passion for you. Now, the circumstances affecting your life will be your security and whether or not you want to give your cup of love to them. Who or what is available to help you would be your lover and you. Okay, so you're going to be traveling towards them or with them. Now, the outcome of this question is your wish fulfillment, and you are going to be adventurous. Okay? Alright. Bottom of that deck, or both decks, is you're going to keep your emotions in control when you say what you got to say to someone. Alright? Or you're going to keep your emotions in control when they say what they got to say to you. Let's move on to the highball spread. Alright. Now, last month you were adapting to a lot of options. This month, you're trying to balance out your intuition, okay? The first week it's going to be a bit of a challenge in regards to this Three of Swords, so heartache, loss, jealousy, you name it, right? The second week is going to be a bit of a mystery, or you're going to be a mystery as you're decluttering your brain cells and moving out all the negativity and all the drama and moving to calmer waters. Yeah. The third week is you're going to be positive, and you're positively moving on. And, Cancer and Leo energy. The fourth week of this month, you're going to be very full of anxiety, especially in regards to being patient and progressing. Possibility for next month is you want equality, so you are going to be making decisions with your heart and your head as a balance. Okay? Bottom of the decks is this, your material wealth. And you're going to be making choices in regards to your material wealth. Okay? You have to make choices. Alright, last spread is the severed head spread. Okay, so the primary issue in your life right now is your intuition and whether you're going to be able to find balance with someone. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? In the distant past, you were going in within your head and yet celebrating the fact that you have rewards. Excuse me, I got hiccups. That's weird. The recent past, you were working on your skills, especially in the job area. Currently, you are celebrating. You're celebrating someone's life instead of their death, alright? If that makes sense. So, it's not like you're not like cruel and celebrating their life. No, you're sad that they're gone. You know, it's a loss. You're grieving, but at the same time, you're celebrating that they were once alive and that they're no longer in pain. The immediate future is that you're going to be collaborating with someone, but it's going to make you feel a little bit anxious. The, the factors that will affect the outcome of this issue is you're going to be disappointed, but you're not going to let that hold you back as the fool. The outcome is that you are the fool, and you are going to be struggling and juggling responsibilities. Okay? Bottom of the deck is that you're contemplating issues that have you stuck in your head. Alright. Oh, my beautiful Jill, thank you so much for letting me read you your tarot for you. Now, if some of this doesn't make any sense, anything beyond the past, present, and possible future setup could be anywhere in your layout. Does that make sense? I had one girl complain to me that nothing had happened to her, and I had explained that my cards don't lie. Alright? If you're hearing stuff that I say that has happened, well, how can I know if it's happened? Do you know what I mean? If it hasn't happened yet. So, you have a choice. And if stuff hasn't happened yet, you can avoid that altogether. That's what's so great about free will. Alright? Now, I love you, and I'm so sorry you're going through so much stuff. But I'm here anytime you want me or need me, okay? And thank you for being patient with me and being a part of our Zodiac family. Alright? I love you, my beautiful friend. Stay safe. Bye.